So we know that Back 4 Blood's been getting a lot of hate recently.
But you know, it's nearing Christmas time, and with Christmas, always comes a Christmas miracle. Let's get it.
Hey guys, what is up, what is up? Welcome back to another
Okay. Alright, you just left me out there.
My name is Brady.
My name is Paul.
And today we are covering a Christmas miracle.
A Christmas miracle, yeah. Back 4 Blood has this Trello board where the devs, you know, put all of their updates, what they're working on, what they're planning to work on. They recently put out all of the updates that are going to come next month and in the near future. And so, me and Brady here is gonna break it down for you. You know, the major things that you need to know coming up in Back 4 Blood.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Some of these are just long-awaited.
Yeah.
Very, very much needed. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump right into it?
Jump right into it. Let's go to the top of the top.
Coming up in December, we know for sure that there is a holiday seasonal event. Ooh! And so this is gonna be the first time that we have any news of some sort of, you know, seasonal thing that's going on with this game. So super excited.
I'm excited. I hope that there's maybe some skins to unlock, or maybe like a Santa ridden that chases after you.
Right?
Like going to the Reekers.
What if they're like reindeer ridden, just like running after you?
That'd be great, but I'm excited to see what they come out with. This is their first event, so it kind of sets the stage for like what they're planning on doing with updates in the future when it comes to content. So that will be kind of a base to see, you know, what they can bring to the table with in terms of extra content. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and other little tweaks and fixes that you can look forward to in the December update is also the glitch with when you're aiming down sights with the guns and you die, you kind of get stuck in that aim, you know, that zoomed in mode. So they're gonna fix that. They're gonna fix the duplication of offensive items, and they're gonna prevent bosses from spawning at the beginning of the act. You know how annoying that is. You barely have anything, and then like suddenly there's a giant ogre or whatever.
Just like, oh, okay, that's a wipe. We're starting over again.
But you know, I heard there's even better news, Brady.
Yeah, you heard better news?
Yeah, tell us a little about what's coming up in the near future.
There's going to be a new special card coming out.
Oh yeah, a special card type, right?
Yeah, a new special card type. And what do you think it might be? I'm a little curious as to your guess.
I think it might be more of a utility type card.
Definitely.
We definitely have the offensive and defensive types already. I think they're pretty solid for now, and so I think a little more utility type where you could maybe introduce a new way to play, a new way to build. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I'd love to see like a strictly medic card type. So instead of having like defense and offense, have defense offense and defense
healing or something.
And then when that's focused specifically on healing other people on your team.
I would like that.
Or like team dynamics basically. So I'd love to see that. That'd be really cool. Past the new card type, we have a new card that allows you to remove attachments.
Thank God. Woo, Santa.
Oh my God.
You listened to our wishes.
I've run into this too many times.
Seriously. I thought they would add this as like just a general function to the game where you could remove the attachments to a gun, but it's being introduced as a player card now that you can put into your deck, and that card allows you to remove the attachments. So, you know, it's a step in the right direction, I would say.
Next, we need to see being able to remove cards from your deck.
There we go.
Because some people accidentally just buy cards without looking at what it does.
The sniper of the group gets a card where you can't aim down sights.
Some people don't like to read, all right?
Think of like the OP gun you could do while getting all the best attachments, putting it onto one gun. I think that's definitely much needed with this kind of upgrade in difficulty.
For sure. Game, yeah. And with that, we also have a new difficulty coming.
Ooh, a new difficulty? You thought this game was gonna get even harder?
Yep. Nightmare Plus.
Nightmare Plus.
Where do you think this is gonna land? Do you think it's gonna be easy?
So I actually think this might land somewhere between Veteran and Nightmare, because honestly, even Veteran is very, very, very hard right now as it is with the recent patch. So I think with them adding 4 difficulties, they're gonna introduce another difficulty in between, where it's like a good middle ground between Nightmare and Veteran.
I'd like to see that, because you and I can do Veteran. Kind of.
Yeah, we can get by, but
we can't do Nightmares. There's an exponential jump in difficulty. I thought they were gonna kind of update their Nightmare mode to make it easier, but I guess it makes sense that they want to keep the most difficult part in their game to keep people interested in case they want to play. But yeah, I'm excited to see that as well. So we also have something else new coming out. There's so much
even more surprises.
Yes.
Okay.
Offline mode with progression.
Oh, thank goodness.
You don't need an internet connection to play the game.
Right? Now you can play the game that you paid, $60 for without also paying for a pretty good internet connection.
Thank God. That was necessary.
Yeah, and some people just want to play these games kind of solo, and this is a zombie-based game, which you can play solo,
Yeah.
It definitely works out. So I know a lot of people have been asking for this offline mode for a while now, and so I think it's finally happening. They're working on it,
And it's coming soon. And you know what? If you're playing online with people and you're playing with somebody like this, you just don't want on their team, they're adding vote to kick to it.
Okay, that's big news because I think, especially since the Back 4 Blood got so much harder, playing with other people, it could be really good if they're good, but if they're bad or if they're trolling, it can just be impossible to get through the game.
It'll be interesting for me to see. I'll be interested to see how this affects Nightmare mode. If somebody isn't pulling their weight, if they'll just get kicked, and if that'll be just the community being like, yeah, you're not up to standard, so we'll just get rid of you. But
yeah, especially in Nightmare mode, because that's where friendly fire is on. And so I know people have been encountering some trolls who would just team kill, constantly just to troll the game, and so I think this is a pretty nice option that you could add in.
For sure. And last but not least, we have some matchmaking stability. There's not a lot of information, but we've run into some issues with connecting with each other to play.
Half the times we try to play with the team over here, we always run into a problem where one of us just keeps getting disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, over and over again.
It's so unfortunate, but hopefully with this matchmaking stability in the update, we'll be able to all play together again and without having to disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, jump into a bot, reinstall the game. So that's great news as well. This is a great news coming from the Turtle Rock Studios coming into December.
Yeah, I think with these updates right here, it really gives another shining ray of hope for this game, especially after the last patch. And so we're excited for this. And yeah, I think it's a really good sign that the devs are actually listening to the community of this game, and they're being very transparent. They have a whole Trello board just acknowledging all of the things that they're working on, all the problems that need fixing. And so we're gonna put a link to that Trello board at the description of this video. Also, we're gonna put a list, in somewhere in this video where it shows you all of the major things that are happening that weren't mentioned in this video. There's still a lot of more updates. Like a new co-op mode, changes to melee, and things like that you guys definitely don't want to miss.
Let us know down below what you guys think of these updates. If you think that this is a good thing for Turtle Rock Studios to be doing, or if you guys are already, done with the game,
irredeemable.
Months passed, I guess it's over. But let us know down below, and while you're there, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to get more Back 4 Blood content from us, also make sure to subscribe. And as always, guys, game it till you make it. Bye, guys.